maturity.
So, yes.
Hebu uliza swali yako vizuri nielewe.
Hello, welcome to Black Urban TV YouTube channel. My name is Julius Okoyo. Tunaenda kudiscuss topic ya leo. Before tuanze kudiscuss, acha tujiintroduce kwanza. Tutaanza introduction from this side.
Hi guys, I'm Pudo. Welcome to Black Urban TV. Kindly subscribe, share, like, comment, criticize as well.
Sure. Thank you. Welcome back. I am Minwa. I hope you enjoy.
Hi guys, my name is Cliff. Welcome to Black Urban TV YouTube channel. Kindly subscribe, like, comment and share.
Hello, it's your girl Ingwil. Black Urban TV, comment, share, like. Click on that notification bell for more updates.
Hi guys, I'm Brenda. Welcome to Black Urban TV. You can subscribe, share and like.
To our fans, Brenda is our new cool crew member. Welcome, Brenda.
Karibu sana.
Karibu sana. Now, this discussion was inspired by a post on Nation. Inaongelea mambo na relationship kwa job. At least hapa kila mtu amaikatiwa job ama amaikatia mtu job. There are chances that you get married to somebody mwenye umai work naye ama ulisoma naye. So what we want to discuss, first of all, ni kitu yenye imai kuhapenia from your own experience. We just share our own experience. Whether it is a good idea to date someone from your own your place, whether it's healthy. And lastly, if that person is married, can you still continue with that relationship? Because most of the time, this relationship haikuangi publicized. So watch this video until the end to view the best ideas. Say something.
Okay. What are you thinking? Well,
Wewe umaikatiwa wa job.
So many times. That is I can't.
Why?
Because it's so unhealthy.
Okay.
First of all, sasa okay. Kukatiwa nishakatiwa, yes, lakini starting a relationship at my workplace, it's something that I wouldn't advocate for, or I won't advise someone to do so, because most such relationship don't end up well. Either now work haitakuwa inafanywa poa, or kutakuwa na ile favorism, or kutakuwa na incidents where there is misconduct, where we are human beings. Yes, we are human beings. Blood flows in our veins. There are times that temperature is so hot and you don't want to know where you are. So to me, I wouldn't advocate for work relationship. It is so unhealthy, so toxic. So if anyone is in such a dilemma, though to us ladies, it happens to us ladies more than to the gentlemen. And
No, your last experience when you likatiwa, how did it go? How did you handle it? Yes.
To be honest,
Yes.
zangu most hazikujangi direct. Like it starts like mtu anaanza kukubefriend, anaanzia back door. So by the time you realize maybe yake shafika climax na wewe ndo bado uko grade 1. So by the time wewe unaanza kushikanisha mawaya, this person has this intention already yeye shamfika. So me the last one Hey, as if I had first, second. Julius, you're asking as if I had so many.
No, you said at least umekatiwa mara moja. Maybe 10, 20 times. But you said the last time. I'm just saying, I don't know.
That one I'll share at the end.
Okay.
That's
Let me say
topic now.
something.
Workplace relationship.
Are they good?
I'm a workplace marriage.
Yes.
It's a two-edged sword. Kona sides mbili. Can be as beautiful as Lulu Hassan and Lulu Hassan and Rashid Abdallah. And it can be as scary as others that we've heard of. So personally, siwezi katia workmates. Na siwezi taka nifanye kazi na my wife at the same place.
Or someone when you're not flat.
I'm someone mwenye nimemkufia sana. Yeah, kwa sababu I'm a very jealous man. Very jealous. So nikiona pia yeye atakuwa ana behave in a manner likely to suggest that anything can happen, it can be so bad. So to keep it work and professionally, sioni kama ni poa according to me.
It can be messy.
It can be messy with a lot of casualty.
It will be messy.
Yeah. Workplace relationships, I don't advocate for. Lakini personally, nimewahi kuwa it on na colleague.
Wow. How did you handle that?
Nililenga hiyo story kiyesu kipetero. Aki, nililenga because I was still fresh in my relationship. And yani bado nilikuwa iko moto. So
Kama
I think
kama tu kugongwa na nyasi.
in fact by your time that person was hitting on me, I never noticed at all.
Oh,
At all.
Mbona story yake inaendana na
One and a half karibu 1.5 years later, 1 year later, 1 year, yeah. Ndio sasa ilini it after tena ameniambia indirectly. So ndio naluda okay. Ndio maana ulikuwa unataka tuende tupike kwangu.
yeah.
Okay. Mungu alisaidia niliepa. But I've been eaten. Yeah.
Ni life.
Sijawahi katia colleague.
Sijawahi
katia colleague.
Sisi tunasema love is something that you can't understand.
Hata kama wana PhD.
Yes. Even my professor with a PhD in anatomy. Akiona ule msichana wa class 8 bado anaweza sumbuka tu. So psychology. It is not something that we really understand, but let's just discuss it. At the end of the day tunasema it doesn't matter whether utakatia colleague na umoe, the end result is the only thing that matters. Yes. Yeah.
So
Wewe umeikatiwa na colleague?
Umewahi katiwa na colleague?
Nimewahi.
Kila demu hapa umeikatiwa na colleague.
Sasa hatuwezi sema eti tunaikataa. Tunaweza ikubali tukiset priorities right. Kazi ikuwe kazi. But to some extent pia inaweza kataa kuwa right.
Work is not working.
But inaweza work if you decide to put things right. Nasema kama tumeenda huko kazi, let it be work. Maybe tupatane kama ni lunch time, break time. Though ina sound ngumu, yes, but tunajaribu. You have to have control. Once imekuwa, lazima mtafute njia ya control vitu. Ndo msikuje mkuwe mess vitu, mwingine atolewe, achishwe kazi ama wote mtolewe hapo.
For indecent behavior.
So mine is to set priorities right if it has to work.
Now, by the way, if you're single,
If it has to.
yeah, if you're single
If it have to.
and you say someone is trying to date you, mbona ukuwe na options, because you never know, and your colleague can be
Yeah, can be.
all right.
But
Okay.
if you don't have,
Acha ende.
if you don't have,
There's always an option.
maybe amejaribu kwingine.
I think one thing we must agree on is that
What you think? Umekatiwa job.
of course,
Church pia. Umekatiwa
of
church.
course, yeah. Surely, kwani they are not human beings?
Kwanza wa kwaya.
Yeah. Ati hao pia ni colleagues.
Congregants.
Oh, okay. I think one thing we must agree on is that love comes in maybe mysterious ways, like maybe ways that we didn't expect. Like imekupata tu. And then cause I'm trying to think this situation, cause I'm sure for something like a work environment. Now, I'm not talking about someone who is married and is coming to katia people at work. I'm not talking about that person. I'm just talking about these two single people who are at work. And I think for someone, especially someone who has noticed you at work and is really serious that I really want this lady, or I don't know about wanting the man, but I really want this lady. He will start making friendships with you, like he will start being close to you. And I don't want to say that, you know, kuna zile utagundua lakini kuna zile hautagundua. But you know someone who is interested in you and it's just you, because you'll be asking yourself, mbona mimi ndiye nataka kwenda lunch na mimi kila saa? Mbona jioni tukitoka job, he feels very comfortable walking me at home. Yet there are so many people going our way, but ana feeling tu ni mimi tu, ama nikibaki nyuma sana, maybe I'm doing some work, anaweza ningoja tuendange tu na home na yeye pamoja.
Are you giving symptoms?
Yes, I'm just trying to, like, if someone is interested in you to that level, they will always want to. So in a work environment, like it needs, if you're going to have a relationship at work, it is going to need a lot of maturity and a lot of respect and a lot of giving me my space, individuality. Because we are at work, I'm this very social person, and maybe you're not as social as I am, and you're working in the same environment. You will always see me, even with my immediate colleagues. Sasa maybe watu wenye tuna work nao kwa the same department. You will see me communicating to them, talking to them, and even sometimes being cozy. Not too cozy, but just cozy with them. And you know, a guy like Cliff who says he's very jealous.
Very.
Extremely jealous. Yeah. We'll have a problem with that. So you choose what you can handle. Someone talked about having options. If you know that you cannot handle that, if you know it is going to affect me, because I'm even trying to imagine a situation where a student and a lecturer. Hii nayo one nimeimagine siku zangu zote za maisha yangu. A student and a lecturer, and these people let's just say they're even sexually active. And then lecturer anafunza hapo tu mbele na wewe umekaa hapo chini kama student. Do you think that you will be looking at him kama mtu ananifunza, ama unamwangalia kama mtu tulikuwa tunafanya this and this na yeye uko kando? Like I don't think, you know, that is, it's still like the colleague type. Now you're talking about the church. We've all heard from before that church is the best place to get a spouse. Yes, probably. It's the best place to get a spouse. I'm doing this because it's a hearsay, but we've also seen people who've gotten wives or husbands in church that have worked, and we've also seen that is the world, what the world offers. So I'm trying to think of, even in a church setup, whatever setup it is, we have to be very respectful of each other's boundaries. Because kwanza kama kanisa, we are even taught of how to, we should, our bodies are the temple of God, and you know, we are reading that from the Bible and everything. And then now you're here having a relationship with someone, and behind the curtains, you're doing your own things. Then you're still coming to church, you want to look at each other ni kama mko very innocent and stuff. So a lot of respect for me. I will stick to respect, maturity.
Unajaribu
Yes.
kusema nini?
Hebu uliza swali yako vizuri nielewe. No,
Like,
najaribu
umesema
kusema
hiyo story ya church. Umesema eti wakikuja church they be like hakuna kitu si maybe walikuja tu church na hiyo mind ya kanisa.
yes, you came to church with the mind of ya kanisa, but then you know it is distracting you, the fact that tunaona, and then sasa niseme
kama wewe ndio uli focus sana mind yako eti.
okay,
What about
could also be
married already?
oh, those who are married, you know, it's like you're not hiding anything. You're not, the distractions might be there. I'm talking to it in this level. The distractions might be there, but you know, when you're doing the right thing, kitu ikusumbuangi akili.
The right context.
Yes, kama uko tu in the right place, you know, hakuna kitu inakusumbuanga. Nimefanya makosa, I'm guilty. Maybe nilikosea Cliff and I come here nikamuona na nilimkosea, kumbuka. Maybe hata Cliff hajakumbuka ati nilimkosea, but I'm very uncomfortable being around him because I'm guilty. I did something to him. You see? So that is what I'm trying to say here. Yeah.
Your messages from
Yes.
points that
Point Lydia anasema kitu.
And what if hii relationship ilianza before mkwe place moja ya kazi?
yeah, like Lulu and Rashid.
Different.
That's different.
Now I don't think kama ni different sana, because let's say sisi tulipatana before, yeah, tulipata no, you'll not forget. To assume ulipatana na mtu before upate job, then na maybe mulifanya kwa same, maybe different institutions, mu end up kwa same institutions. Si relationship yenu bado itaendelea hapo ndani. So I don't think it's a lot of
I want to get something. We are not really getting what the topic is. Is ile a friendship, yeah, like the way she's asking, like if a relationship ile za kitambo, or is it wrong to have a relationship whether mtu mwenye is married at workplace, because if two people are single at work, there shouldn't be any problem.
Yeah. Now let me clarify for you. The context of this topic of discussion is two single people having a relationship, or having a relationship which can lead to courtship and marriage at workplace. Two single people. See one person who is married to a wife in Loitoktok na anafanya kazi Homa Bay na anataka kukatia colleague. By the way,
That also happens.
at Black Urban TV we don't support infidelity
We don't.
at all. Yes.
Okay. No infidelity.
80% right now. Actually, 80%.
We don't support it at all.
So we don't support infidel. Sorry to use that term, but they are there.
Oh,
We
yeah.
can't deny that fact that even at work,
80% actually.
you are single, yes, but your married colleague will hit on you.
Yeah.
It happens.
Yeah, a lot.
Yes, and I think that is something else maybe we should sit and discuss.
Yeah.
But today we are talking about I am single, Julius is single. He's not single, by the way. But we are at work in this context.
Yeah.
We are working with Julius in the same organization.
Yeah.
Well, should it happen or should it not? Yes and no. Yes, because who authored marriage?
God.
God is the author of marriage, and they say a good husband and a good wife comes from.
God.
So yes, because you may never know Julius is your God-ordained husband to be.
Not technically. I'm just saying. I'm just supporting.
Figurative.
For example,
In this discussion.
and if that is the case, then I think for me, I would request for a change of department if we were sharing the same department, or if possible, a transfer.
Good. Because you love Julia.
So I said yes. No, because it can be messy, as they already said. If the two of you are not mature enough, because there are single people who are not mature. So if
I don't know kila mtu anafanya nini.
you are two single people, very immature and so hasty to fall in love, as they say, and by the way, don't fall in love. That's story for another day. So you're two single people, hasty to get into a relationship, not mature, working in the same place. I would say a big no, because you're going to mess things up. And I would use this term that at work, focus. Do your job, get paid, go
Go
home.
back home.
So assess your situation. If it's a yes, go for yes. If it's a no, assess your situation. That's what I'm saying. But it's the truth.
But tulishakuuliza, have you ever been katiada?
But of course,
Eh.
yes.
How did you handle
Have you
it?
ever hit on someone?
How do you start doing
But I have something to say.
Say something.
For the purposes ya hii discussion ikwe juicy kidogo.
Yes.
I think I would love that we allow us to mention something about those guys when you're already married, but they still have a relationship kwa workplace. The reason is simple. Nimeona Cliff hapa amesema ati yeye na jealousy hawa, yani wako hivi.
Twins.
Maji na stima.
Yes. But you see, the reality, we also look at the reality. Actually, majority ya watu wenye wako kwa relationship kwa job ni watu wenye wako married already. That's why we cannot ignore that point. We need to discuss it also. Even if it takes like kila mtu wetu na at least 2 minutes, I mention something because that is the reality. And we at Black Urban TV we say
We talk
lazima tuonge organic.
Yeah.
So let's say something about your maneno.
Something you tell them.
Yes, we say
Then we just say something about it.
someone yako married, you're not married, but still this person.
To advise.
You
So,
can even
what do you
talk about
say?
your experience.
Okay, in this situation, you are married, you are, let's say you are working at Kenyari. Your wife is in Kisumu. Your wife is in Kisumu. Your wife is working with Kenyari. You are in Migori County, working with Kenya Forest Service. Wife ako Kisumu. Umeenda ukapata colleague huko, a beautiful one. Maybe she is mature enough. Nimeweka in quotes kwa sababu utamwambia you are married na bado muendelee. So kama ako mature ile bila quotes atakataa. But kama ako mature enough atakubali kuingia. What I can say, it is happening. Hata kama sahi tutafanya investigations hata hapa Homa Bay, it is happening.
Hata hapa sisi watu wenye walikuwa na wakati si wako married
And more
wengine.
unaweza pata maybe 90% ya wao wenye waliwakatia. So it is happening. But what I can say about it is that you are doing something that is very wrong. And as I normally say, that this is the time. This is the time that you can back down, focus on your family, build your family. Whatever you're going to look outside there is right inside your house. Make it better. It is happening, but it is not right. Yes. Okay.
Before man and before God.
Yes.
Mapudo wants to say something.
Let me say before I forget. What did I want to say?
Just say.
I'm supporting Julius 100%. It is happening every day. You wake up to it, and the same colleague at your workplace katiaing a colleague is katiaing another colleague and is katiaing another colleague. And by the way, we want to be hard on men because even women at workplace do
Wanatukatia.
the same. Julius said he was not Julius. Cliff said he was hit on. So it's happening for both genders. Let us not assume that it's only ladies who are struggling with it. Even men are struggling with it. But I would say maybe a reason why it is happening. You see, this is someone, you're in that office from 8 to 5, or even earlier than 8 to the latest possible time you can leave. So in your thinking, because you relate with this colleague so much, you feel like the spark is new and fresh more than the spark of that person you have left in the house. Huyu mtu mwenye ulimwacha kwa nyumba, mlimwacha kama ndio ameamka ako na stripes za pillow kwa cheeks. Utarudi upate kama amechoka, amefanya kazi zote za nyumba, and you feel like and you see it during the day that your energy, the energy you're giving at your work, it's so much. It is the same energy you're giving at work that is so much that you're going to give this colleague that you're with at work. When you get back home, tayari msee umechoka, umebeat. Una hata hiyo nguvu. You wait until you wake up tomorrow in the morning, ready to go to your workplace, ready to reconnect with that other person. You see? So it's about priorities. It is about, right now, the world is shifted upside down. We're giving priority and energy to things, I won't say not important. Work is important because we have to earn a living, but it has taken place of families. But what builds up a society? A family.
Basically.
So as the head of the family, you the man, or as a supporter of the head of your family, you the woman, you have taken all your energy from your house to your workplace. What do you expect? You give them 5%, battery ikienda kuzima, hiyo ndo unapeleka home. You wake up in the morning 100%, take it to work, come back tired again. We are social beings, and that we can't avoid. But there's something called discipline. Just discipline yourself. You the man, you the woman out there who is doing that, just discipline yourself.
Yeah, I just want to add on top.
High five.
There is no justification for cheating.
Thank you.
Focus.
Do the right thing. Ukienda kazi, chapa kazi. Rudi nyumbani.
Chapa kazi ya nyumbani.
Yeah, chapa kazi, rudi nyumbani, chapa kazi ya nyumbani. Build your family. It is very sweet to have a functional, working
family
ordained
by God.
by God.
At the end of the day, after your job ends, after you retire, after all the money is gone, who is there to stand with you?
Family.
Yes.
I think I could add something.
Mumeongea ni kama watu kwa mgongano experience.
Sawa. Nitaisema next time.
Now, I believe this platform is where everybody is free to give their own opinion.
Yes.
That was opinion of Linda and Cliff.
We want your opinion. Hata
So
kama
to
iko
me,
contrary.
hata kama iko contrary, mniache tu na hiyo opinion yangu tu. I didn't have points for this
And
topic,
did you
but
say
now
love is
they
a
are
very
cooked.
good thing?
Very cooked. Nimeweka ma spices kibao.
Yeah.
So to me, one thing I believe in, and my point is just contrary to whatever you said, but on the same, we are on the same topic. To me, what I believe in, or what it first depends with why is the person in the first place cheating, or why is the person, even a married man, having a relationship with a colleague at work. First, you will get that family that you are talking about. It's not
Functional.
not even functional. This is a term I'm looking for.
Okay.
Let me just use working for the time being. It's not Si safi. Niseme hivyo.
Si safi.
Si safi. I'm looking for a term but since imepotea. It's not clean in terms of you get maybe the husband either is not satisfying the woman. One. Two, either not providing. The last time I heard, if you're not providing, you should not. You should not do that. Two, you are never there. So let me just put it for the ladies. Let me use the ladies. Your husband is not satisfying you as a lady. Satisfying you is not necessarily to have to be sexual part. It has to be, is he giving you time? Is he being there? Is he supportive? So you get. So you might get that this lady hapo anataka kucheat, but since he's not getting that thing at home, aende apate someone's husband at work who can give that time. Let's go for lunch. You talk, you share out your pains, blah blah. You see those. Yeah, I mean, like I'm sharing to someone who can give me that listening ear. The following day it now becomes to have inaanza kuwa on a flat, it ends up in a relationship. So before we crucify this married person and the single person, before we crucify them, can we first at least understand what's the cause of this problem? Because it may be now, me them, I went to look for that comfort, that attention. Us ladies tunapenda attention. So if you're not getting that attention, you may end up searching for attention elsewhere. You end up now you're having a relationship with a colleague. Two, me as Pudo, how long we'll want to have that functional family, but pia isikwe that it's only inawekwa tu on one side. Now the lady ndiye ateleza or the guy ameteleza. It should be a two-way thing, because there's no day a lady will cheat on herself, as in like
no one cheats on themselves.
Yes, so it will have to be a two-way thing. The guy has to agree, the lady has to agree. The moment you agree, you two know what you're getting yourselves into. So mimi Wiki na Linda, okay, hiyo msema ni pointeni. But to me as me, I will say a relationship at work, it depends. It really depends with what is the guy coming to you for, because tunaweza sema it's not going to work as in now it's ni mbaya kwangu, but maybe inaweza kuwa a breakthrough for me the lady. Inaweza kuwa kwangu ninapigwa day in day out, but when this guy comes in, he gives me that comfort and ananipa that peace of mind. So to me it depends with imekuja at what it's at what circumstance and how are we controlling it. I'm sure kuna watu wame-date or a relationship on at work and they've managed to control it. Even hata bibi mwenye hajui, has no idea. Me, it depends with how Linda siniangalie. It depends with how, because there are things it's something we're not going to hatutamaliza. We are not going to get rid of it. It will be there. So it depends. Is it healthy for me on my side? Is it healthy for you? Honest. As long as it doesn't interfere with, because hatutakata like itoa tusemeti now married people or single people should not date at work. It will happen. It's going to happen after us in the next generation. It depends with how we controlling it and at what level do we show it. We can do things, but chini ya maji.
Disclaimer. I believe they are faithful spouses. Yes.
Wacha tuanzie huko mwisho ndio tutane. You just say everything you want to say last in regards to the topic.
And tell the fans something.
So all in all, what we have to do, let's just focus and give priority to things that add value unto us. hiyo story ya cheating, we just find a way on how to manage it, ndo kila kitu i work out. Si eti nasema mcheat, but just
Cheating is there. It will be there.
it is there, yes, but watafute tu njia ya
Yeah, it depends.
anyway. Hope you'll get to learn, get something from whatever we've discussed. Thank you.
I'm not going to justify cheating. I will never justify that. For whatever reason, you're doing whatever you're doing. You know, I'm trying to look at it this way. Pudo talked about that it depends what you're doing and how you're handling it. And maybe it is a blessing in disguise, as she said. It's a blessing in disguise for you. Maybe you're being beaten at home, umechoka, then huku job umepata msee mwenye, yeah, he's giving you the comfort you need. He's giving you a listening here.
The shoulder to lean on.
Remember, you know, this person goes back to their home by the end of the day. Awarudi na wewe nyumbani. So, you know, it's like, what if, I'm just assuming, what if you'd also go home with this person? See, maybe hata yeye pia anaweza kuwa nakufanya. You know, you're not living with them. That's why you don't know them to that level. Plus, they're only seeing you at work. And then wanakuona tu hapo, mnakaa tu hapo the whole day. Probably there is nothing he can do to you that would expose the kind of person that he really is. And then for how long will you have this fun? Do you think it will last forever? The wife might not know, your husband might not know, but I'm sure kutafika tu na point. So meaning, now for your own comfort, you will make it, like you will normalize.
Vitu zitalipuka.
Zikishalipuka pia utasema ishalipuka huko naweza enda kwingine. You see? So I think that these relationships, one thing for sure is the relationships will be there. Even some people have had such and they've worked. And I think one thing for sure is that even if you look at, okay, I've tried to look at environments where husband and wives work. You will always find out, because hata kuna zile utapata bibi has a bigger post than the husband, and even this alone will always bring disparity. Hata tu hiyo peke. And sometimes maybe it's not between the couples, it's even the people around them that are bringing this disparity. So that tells you a lot. Yet these are even married people. That tells you a lot about these relationships we have in our work environments. There is nothing we can do about it, but if you are in one, discipline, a lot of maturity, like extremely mature. And if you know you're going to have a problem with it, then don't sign up for it. Like, achana nayo, go for things that you can pursue. Focus on your work. Fanya kazi yako, rudi home. Kana familia yako, kama ni familia. Kama ni uko peke yako, ka peke yako, utafute. Kama ni jirani, kama ni mtu wa kanisa, kama ni mtu wa nini. But kama ni kazi na kusumbua, don't do it at work. Yeah.
I like how this discussion has evolved in the last few minutes. Initially, we were just talking about relationship at workplace. Then, depending on the dynamics of the discussion, it graduated. It is very nice. I like the divergent views. But there's something I have learned from this discussion.
Yes.
Environment matters a lot. The environment where you were brought up, the teachings you received as a child, upbringing matters a lot. And if the way we are, the six of us, we were brought up in the same environment right now, over 90% of whatever we'll be talking about will be almost the same. And because we are talking about relationship, family, yesterday, 27th of January, 2023, I've said the date because we might post this video later. We buried a great man in Migori County called H.F. Ndire, a retired evangelist teacher. I tell you, if you read the eulogy that man wrote by himself before he died, you can learn that people can have functional, happy families.
Yes.
Only if you get the right teachings. I even told my colleague that I wish I was born in this family. But that was a great one. Yeah, so I like the discussion, I like everything, and I hope you've learned. But I like something about the Bible. In the Bible, right is right.
Yes.
And wrong is
Is wrong, yeah.
So however much we can marinate things, whether I have done it or I haven't done it, whatever is wrong is wrong. And whatever is right is right. Yeah. Ni hayo tu kwa sasa.
Yes, say something.
We're not crucifying anyone. We are not judging anyone, but we are trying to learn how can we better our society, because it's worse already.
Yeah.
And wherever we are headed, only God knows. And we won't want to end up there. The last thing I would say, I think this thing, we may have needed more time, but because of time, it is. We'll have a part two of this.
Yes, we need to have a part 2 of this.
It is us. You, that single lady at work. You, that single man at work. It is you to stop that mess of cheating husbands and cheating wives. Kindly save your friend's family. Because now imagine you're that faithful wife seated back at home, honest, waiting for your husband to come back home at the end of the month, at the end of the week, at the end of the day. But back at work, they're messing around with someone who is maybe young enough to be their daughter. How would you feel? Put yourself in that person's shoe. If you're out there doing it, and if you're out there mwenye unakatiwa uingie kwa relationship with someone who is married, I would just say, just help someone save their family. You don't know how much they are crying to God for their husband to come back home to them and be responsible. However much that family may be unfunctional. I'm not married, but I have read books. I have sat down with marriage coaches, and I have come to learn that marriage is work. Relationship is work. As much as you're going out there to cheat because they did not provide financial support, what did you do to make him? Whatever thing that person did that is making you cheat, cheating is not justified.
Never.
Save yourself and save someone else's family. But there is blessing in faithfulness. I'm a Christian. I hope you are too.
Wise by nature. Wacha tu conclude. Kama kuna mtu anataka kusema kitu before to conclude.
Kama tu ni subscribe.
Okay, I hope you are not getting me all wrong. Do not say no. So, guys, what I was trying to say is,
Dear guys, this is a divergent show with divergent views.
It is the diversity that gives it life.
Yeah.
Sure.
I hope I'm not getting crucified.
No one is
Mimi, I speak out of what I've seen, what I've heard. So, I'm not saying that people should now start cheating. I was just speaking because these are things that happen, and we get explanation from what happens. So to me, I'll just advise is try and avoid that thing that will give you unnecessary headache.
Thank you.
If at the end of the day you go and sleep and you feel what I did was not clean, see poor, just get rid of it. Do away with it. Be yourself. At the end of the day, you will find you're not the only beautiful lady. He will see. At the end of the day, you'll get before you, he already courted some 2 or 3 or 4.
Definitely.
And he will promise you heaven and earth. That heaven will never come. So look for your own. That one that you'll call enyewe in his own false. Huo ni wangu. I will make him a better person. and avoid unnecessary attention that itakuwa kwa ofisi. You are like you are the topic, you are loose. Aso jana wanga msichana ako loose huyo. Sasa hata nijaribu tena, ni mtu mwingine ajaribu akuingize box tuone kama ataingia. So wanasemanga this my dad usually says anasemanga a good name is better than all the riches, greater riches that you can get. Hiyo jina yako as Pudo, when you walk you can walk with your head high, that watu watasema ati ule akona wanaume wa bwana za watu, unatafuta na mabibi unataka kupigwa. So keep that good name and you see things will flow for you. Avoid unnecessary drama in the office. Mimi, as I began, I said a relationship at the office is toxic because nothing good can ever come out of it. Either you get fired, someone will get fired, or your boss takuwa na sexual harassment. So ukikataa kuingia nini zake, now itakuwa sana issues mingi. So kindly avoid it. Subscribe, like, comment, criticize.
Wacha ni conclude hii discussion. Si eti tuna conclude kwa sababu ideas zimeisha, ni kwa sababu ya time. Sura yangu imepotea. Now hii mimi naenda kuambia those men wenye wanakatia sana kwa job. If you think the woman next to you hapo job is the most beautiful one, at the same time the woman you have at home is the most beautiful one, what you can do, start a business. Leta wife wako uwork na yeye, akwe colleague wao uko unamkatia kila siku. Okay. and lastly, the reason why most people katia a job, it's not because of anything. See, it was a good issue because they want to have sex with you. So what you do, always think of that person without having sex with that person. Angalia the value of that person without sex. Ukiona bado ako na value, then that person, kama uko single, go ahead. If you're not single, ask yourself, ule mwenye ako home ako na value gani? Thank you guys. Make sure that you follow, subscribe, like, share na friends na family, comment hapo chini. Na kama unaona hii show iko supu sana, make sure unashare na watu wengi.
Na ukitaka kukuja kwa show, tafuta sisi ama tuambie tukutafute.
Tuambie uko wapi. Sisi tuko flexible.
Tutakuja.
Bye guys.
Bye.